Welcome back to more Pokemon HeartGold. So last time we made it to Route 31 by catching some new team members as well in Spearow and Geodude. And now we're going to be exploring Route 21, or 31, sorry. And yeah, talking about the one new Pokemon in this area. Although yeah, there's still a few more to talk about because we have another new area to talk about. But anyway. So yeah, that Pokemon is Bellsprout, a name you're probably going to be very familiar with in a little bit, so yeah. So, Bellsprout's a grass poison type of chlorophyll. Pretty good ability actually. It can definitely make use of the sun with the right teammates, so yeah. It's definitely interesting because of that. I guess we're going to be playing Geodude in the front now. What you got? Dark Cave. If a Pokemon could light up, I'd explore it. We can still, like, explore a little bit, but yeah. Jude looks very happy. Hey, battle the mission at hand. Yeah, Bellsprout. There is one gripe with Bellsprout, and the fact that, yeah, this is definitely a Pokemon that takes a long time to get good. Mainly because its Grass-type moves are, kind of lacking. It only has Vine Whip, and that's basically going to be its only Grass-type move for, like, ever. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. It takes a while for it to gain anything else, so you can easily, so yeah. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That does get some other decent moves like Sleep Powder at 13, and then it will evolve into Weeping Bell. And then shortly after we'll get Acid, which, yeah, that's a lot better than Violet, but not by much, unfortunately. There's Zubat. So yeah, Acid at 23, it gets Knockoff as well, it gets Sweet Scent, Gastro Acid's kind of interesting, and then finally Razor Leaf at 39. Although I get to Slam a Ring Up, but that's the time I think you should evolve it, because yeah, 39 is, yeah, it needs a better Grass type move. Unfortunately, it taking that long, you'll basically be at the end of the game until it's Razor Leaf, which yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah. It's not the end of the world though. Again, this is a Pokemon I do think that takes some time to get good. You can also think about Eggmans, which I guess we'll go into a bit. But anyway, its evolution requires at least Stone, and of course it's Victreebel. The reason why I say 39 is a good time to evolve it is because of, it does some moves at 47. Leaf Storm and Leaf Blade. And yeah, those are actually pretty good. It's just that, yeah, again, you probably already be in the game once you get those, so yeah, again. I do think that, yeah, Victreebel's definitely a Pokemon that takes some time to get good. Maybe too long to get good, in fact. But yeah. At least, yeah, there are definitely some other moves I could try using, naming the TM department. That's of course Sludge Bomb. There's also Grass-type TNs, but most of those are in the post-game, so yeah. And yeah, Sludge Bomb's the only really notable move, except for maybe Return, because it does have a good attack stat to use that with. Other than that, though, there isn't much. And yeah, I guess the same could be several Mewtwo moves. You don't need Seed Bomb because it gets Leaf Blade, so yeah, you can save your resources there. And then finally there's Egg moves. There's some interesting ones, mainly Swords Downs. It gets Magical Leaf this way too. Ian gets Encore apparently. It gets some very strange moves. I should have took that thing out, but that's okay. That would level this up. Anyway, I already talked about Weeping Bell's moves. Alright, stat-wise, this is why I like, Victreebel. Very good offensive stats. 105 attack and 100 special attack. So good heavy mixed attack, and yeah, the Sludge Bomb TM is definitely a worthwhile pickup in my opinion, so yeah. Other than that though, yeah, 80 HP, 65 defense, 60, social defense, 70 speed. It's not a super fast Pokemon, but hey, that's fine. Again, might take too long to get good in this game considering the lack of Grass-type moves, but hey, at least it does have Sludge Bomb on its side, and that does do decent damage once you get it, so yeah. Again, I think it's alright. But yeah, still one of my favorite Pokemon though. And again, I used it in that Dream Team I mentioned before, so yeah. I believe I've basically explored everywhere I could see in Dark Cave. Yeah, Dark Cave is definitely an area we're going to be exploring later. Because, you know, it would be nice to, you know, see in this place, so yeah. Anyway, with that done, yeah, let's go to Dark Cave and let's talk about the new encounters. We already saw one of them. Zubat, and I believe, yeah, that's who we're going to be talking about first. So yeah, I guess we can leave them. And I'll talk about Zubat. So yeah, Zubat, yeah, this is annoying Pokemon, but it's still one of my favorites. Again, we actually talk about a lot of my favorite Pokemon. The only reason I didn't use in this playthrough, of course, I've already shown off why I like the Zubat line in Emerald, so yeah, maybe another time. But anyway, it also takes some time to get going. Here's this person. I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt, I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. We need to do something about him there. I think I know what we need to do with him. But anyway, we have also trained to fight, so yeah, I guess we'll talk about Zubat while we battle him. We got the Black Capricorn, and it's battle. I call a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you. Alright, so... Again, it takes some while to get going, because its only attack, even at this point, is Leech Life, which is only 20 power. And it doesn't even get stabbed from it too, so yeah. But then, yeah, it does get Astonished too. It also has the very annoying Supersonic, which, yeah, a low accuracy move, but it confuses. And yeah, Zubat's very well known for doing that. It's not just Supersonic and Confuse Rate, but yeah. Anyway, Astonish at level 9, and then Bite at level 13. Bite's way better than Astonish, so yeah, especially because Astonish is Ghost type, so I can't hit the many North types that are around this part. And then Wing Attack at 17, actually pretty good. It does mean that, yeah, this Pokemon's actually decently strong, especially considering that, yeah, it's pretty fast too. Then it gets Confused Ray at 21, and then evolves into Golbat. So Golbat, it will also get Air Cutter. Special moves are definitely something that it could do, but yeah. I mainly prefer my physical Zubats, to be honest. It does get Mimic at 33, which is good for roaming Pokemon mainly. But hey, you can also try trapping other kinds of Pokemon too. Poison Fang at 39, and then Haze and Air Slash to round things off. But of course, when you talk about Golbat, you can't forget its new evolution that was introduced in Gen 2, Crobat, which is High Happiness, which can be a bit annoying. I don't remember what the super is, but I don't think it's too hard to get in this game. And now I can remember Cross Poison, which is better than Poison Fang, but not by much. It's only 70 power and there's a high crit rate, so yeah. So there's that. And the other moves other than that are the same, so yeah. For TMs, it's actually got quite good, mainly in the special department like Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, and Giga Drink at mine, but there's also Aerial Ace, Steel Ingot, X-Scissor, and Yuta. If you want, you know, more physical tech, and of course Fly is also there too. Which I believe it can use once it evolves to Golbat. Hey, there's a Rock Polish, interesting move. And I defeated Wade. Aww. You're awesome, I like you. I look for Pokemon here every day. When I'm in tall grass, I find all kinds of berries. If you like, I'll share some. Could I get your phone number? Yeah. So he's gonna share us some berries, apparently, according to that dialogue. You'll hear from me as soon as I find anything that you might like. Alright. Pokeball. That's cool. But anyway, back to Zubat. Mood Tutors. The main one's Heat Wave, but again, that'll take a while. There's also Super Fang too. And then finally, Ekmus, the main one again is Brave, but I guess Zen Headbutt is also kinda cool too. It also gets some other weird moves like Curse, Nasty Plot, Whirlwind, Quick Attack to see. Yeah, there's some weird stuff here. But yeah. Again though, yeah, Brave is the main one. If you're able to get that though, that's amazing. And then finally the stats. It actually ties Firo with 90 attack, but it also has 130 speed, so yeah. And it's much better defensively too. Also, Lyra. Let's talk to her first. I knew it was you, Rohan. How did you get past me? Here is something neat for surprising me, Rohan. But you get the Versus Recorder. The Versus Recorder can record your Pokemon battles. I have to go now. I won't let you pass me again. Let's go, Meryl. But yeah, that's something I forgot to do on this route. You must be an adventuring trainer. Did you change the Pokemon gym yet? Alright, I gotta be thinking about the gym in a bit. Alright, so yeah, again, 90 attack and 130 AC, that's really good. And its bulk is really good too. 85 HP and 8 defenses, then 7 smash attack. So yeah, I do think that, yeah, Zubat or Crobat I should be saying. Very solid Pokemon. Poison Flying is also just amazing type 2. Quad Resisting Fighting is actually really cool as well. And yeah, it doesn't have too many weaknesses either. Even College is Bug and Grass as well. So yeah, this is a great type. And a great Pokemon. Again, one of my favorites. But anyway, let's talk about one more encounter in Dark Cave. This one is elusive though. It's a 1% encounter. Although, apparently with Rock Smash, it becomes a lot easier to get. And I believe Rock Smash is gone after the first gym. So yeah, you may want to try thinking about getting this Pokemon then. And that Pokemon is, Dunsparce. It's a 1% counter, 1% encounter currently. But if you are able to stack one, I don't think it's terrible. This is a Pokemon again that's good early on, but falls off because of its mediocre stats. Anyway, this is why I wanted a Bellsprout. I want to try catching one. So I'm going to use Chicory. Because yeah, these things are Vine Whip and that's basically it. And yeah, Chicory resists that, and I think we can tackle. I'll try Razor Leaf actually. It could resist that, so it shouldn't die from us. We are quite high level in it, so yeah, that's what I'm a bit worried. Okay. I think we can go for one more. Yeah, I don't think tackle will kill. I'm just, you know, worried. Hey, Dunsparce. It's a normal type Pokemon. You definitely want Serene Grace. That's also the reason to maybe wait on encountering it, because again, trying to get Serene Grace on 1% counter sounds horrible. Because yeah, that doubles the activation rate of secondary effects, and the good thing about this Pokemon is it does learn a lot of those. A lot of those kind of moves, so yeah. Even if it's not, you know, the best at using it. It's obviously Runaway, which, yeah, you don't want that. Alright. To be honest, it's first couple of moves aren't terrible, to be honest. They're mainly good for support, but yeah. Here's Bellsprout. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it is blindingly fast when catching its prey. And we're gonna keep this Bellsprout here for a little bit. Because we want to use it for something. But anyway, back to talking about Dunsparce. I think I'm just gonna go to Pokemon Center and chill for a little bit. Because yeah, I kinda wanna explore Violet City when, you know, I'm talking about other things. So anyway, again, it doesn't have two terrible moves to start with. Yawn and Glare are two status moves. That's not too bad. It even gets Defense Curl Rollout as well. Spite's kinda weird. Pursue is at 25. Screech could be interesting at 29. It gets Roost at 33, that's kinda random. Takedown. Asian Power could be fun with Serene Grace. It also gets Dig, Endeavor, and Flail. And then for TMs, yeah, this is actually one of Dunsparce's main claims to fame. It learns a lot of these. From special moves like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower to some physical moves too. And even more status moves like Thunderwave, for example. Like yeah, he also gets Poison Jab, Rock Slide, and Earthquake for physical moves. And yeah, there's also Return too, if you want normal type stuff. And there's also a good amount of Mewtwo moves, as you probably expect. Including Headbutt, we'll talk about that in a bit. And finally, Egg moves, again, there's quite a lot of these as well. Mainly Curse, Rock Slide, Bite are the main ones. And then finally, those mediocre stats. It only has 70 attack. 100 HP is its best stat. It's very slow too at 45 speed. It's not super bulky, with only same defense of 65 special defense, and yeah, only 65 special defense. But hey, at least it can use those special attacks. Yeah, Dunsparce is mainly known for, if you want to use it long term, it's mainly known for one thing, and that's flinch hexing. It gets Headbutt and Bite, which flinch, and it has a higher rate of flinching with those, and it also gets Thunderwave and Glare, so it can paralyze and then go for the para flinch. But yeah, other than that though, yeah, it could see some use early on, because there are some decent TMs for it to use early on in the third gym time. But yeah, other than that though, yeah, it's kind of on the press, especially later on. At least it now evolves. I guess that's a cool thing of doing this playthrough so late, I guess. And its evolution is not that bad, to be honest either. It's actually pretty decent. But yeah, that's all the Pokemon we need to talk about currently. We're in Violet City now, so yeah, I'm gonna get some info about this place just in case. Anyway, while we're here, let's actually talk to these people. Pokemon are really smart. Trade Pokemon might not listen to you right away. For example, high-level Pokemon sometimes refuse to obey when you don't have enough gym badges. Yeah, you want to remember that. If you plan on using some trade evolutions, it was about 3 years ago. This group of thugs called Team Rocket was involved in wrongdoing. They were abusing Pokemon. But bad things never last. A boy did a wonderful job and Team Rocket was disbanded. Alright. We still can't go down here yet? I think that's after the trip. A guy named Bill made the Pokemon PC storage system. You can access the Pokemon storage system using the PC at the reception. There. Why don't you try it once? Here's Primo. I should be a familiar face to every Pokemon fan. I'm from the TV show, The Show Me Show. I am Primo, the big brother. Today, would you, one of my friends, tell me what you think of me? Sure. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what we got here. So yeah, those are some abilities. Weak. Okay. Yeah, again, there's some interesting things here. I'm gonna do okay. And I'm gonna do okay, Snicker. Doing some very honest stuff there. Oh my, is that how you feel about me? I never thought of it that way before. By the way, how do you like the way I'm so exciting and fun? What about, nice regret? Truly? That gives me all new energy so I can work even harder. Great feedback. It'll help me a lot. Thank you for your continued support. Okay. I wouldn't say that's very supportive, but oh well. Can you tell me what kind of trainer you like best? Which kind of trainer would you like to be? This changes who you would appear in the Union Room. I guess... Rich Boy, why not? A Rich Boy's the kind of trainer you want to be, sure. I see, so Rich Boy's the kind of trainer you like. If that's the case, others may come to see you in the same way. Talk to me again if you want to let me know what kind of trainer you like best. Alright? Alright, let's start exploring Violet Sea with this awesome music. We care about the traditional buildings around here. That's why even the Pokemon and Pokemon Center are painted a bit somberly to blend in. That's cool. Shard the berry, shard the berry. Yeah, I trade berry for a shard. If you bring me some shards, I'll give you 3 berries, yeah. Alright. You can get shards of the Rock Smash, and we'll talk about that later. There have been reports of Ghost-type Pokemon appearing in Sprout Tower. They say Normal-type Pokemon moves have no effect on them. That's good to know. But Ghost-type moves can't do anything to Normal-types either. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Bellsprout? Want to trade for my Onix? Yeah. Let's do this trade. Yes, I just want to show it off. And yeah, that seems another new Pokemon to talk about. I believe, it's not too long that you can catch an Onix of your own, but yeah, this is mainly here to help you with the first gym. Especially if you're a Chikorita player. Well, you know, you could do what I did and, get a Geodude instead, but Onix is probably even better at clearing the first gym than Geodude, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. Next question, why I didn't use it? Well, the main reason why is, yeah, Onix doesn't last as long. Because, yeah, it's, it's not the strongest attack in the world, let's just say. Yeah, I got myself Bellsprout, thanks. Alright, let's talk about Onix a little bit. And yeah, I'll show its stats, and that Persiberry has. Yeah, this one's always a hasty nature, always has a Persiberry, and yeah, that's kind of weird nature considering it lowers its defense, but hey. It's gonna be at the same level as the Bellsprout, so yeah, keep that in mind as well. It's Mud Sport, Tackle, Harden, and Bind. And also Steady for its ability. Can't remember if that's random or not, but anyway. Onix. So let's talk about Onix a little bit. it. So, again, it's more of an early game Pokemon again, unless, you know, you have the Metal Coat, which I can't remember where that is. What you gotta say? There have been reports. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. So yeah, I guess we'll talk about it a bit, but anyway, Pokemon School. I'll show you all there is to Pokemon. Yeah, that's like the Pokemon training school. See? Hey, you're Pokemon trainer. If you beat the gym leader here, you'll be ready for prime time. Interesting. Faulkner from the Violet Sea Pokemon Gym is a fine trainer. He inherited his father's gym and has done a great job at it. I believe that's dude. That's right to the school. Alright, Pokemon. I'll explore first, then I'll talk about Onix. Yeah, just thanking arms there, and Pokeballs. And then over here we have the Heal Ball and the Net Ball, and also Tunnel Ball. So yeah, there you go. Heal Ball heals a Pokemon to full health after you catch it, and a Net Ball's good against water and bug types. When you first catch a Pokemon, it may be weak, but eventually grow to be strong. It's important to treat Pokemon with love. Yup. Pokemon can hold items like a potion and antidote, but they don't appear to know how to use man-made items. That's also good to know. Yeah, having a berry on one of your Pokemons could be very useful. You cannot have your Pokemon out walking with you in some places. Places like buildings, caves, and where there are huge crowds. But all you have to do is put in a Pokeball. So there you go. Yeah, they weren't always fully around, but yeah. She uses the name of all the food she really enjoys eating, but a nickname she gives to a Pokemon. That's interesting. I call my Pidgey Strawberry. And it's Strawberry. We'll see what Spirit gets in a bit. Over here is another route. If it's Crystal, I believe you can find new Pokemon here, but unfortunately no. Later, I don't see people coming from Goldenrod City. Interesting. Plants are also living things. They would want to move around from time to time. Here's Route 36. An odd tree is blocking away the Ektik City. It's preventing me from shopping. Something should be done about it. Yo, haven't you had trouble with a boulder blocking away? Of course you have. For people like you, there's an HM that'll come to your rescue. You get HM of 6. It contains a Make 'em Fate Rock Smash. You can even use it to smash boulders once you've earned the Violet City Pokemon Gym Badge. But beware, hidden moves like this are hard for your Pokemon to forget once they learned them. You should think carefully which Pokemon should learn it. And yeah, that's why I'm going to give it to that Onix that we just got. Because again, yeah, it's going to take a long time to forget this move. So yeah, I'll get rid of Blind. Actually no, Mud Sports even less, so yeah, let's do that. There you are. And yeah, let's show out the odd tree. Yeah, it's odd, alright. Over here is a new area as well. I don't think we have access to it. This is the ruins of an ancient tradition made of stones. Don't you wonder who'd make something like this and why? Did you see that strange tree in the road? That may explain why fewer people visit the ruins of health. I actually do have access to it. That's cool. I think I'm gonna explore it later because yeah, there's some rock smash rocks here, so I believe yeah, we wanna go and beat the gym first. That place needs a lot of HM moves to fully complete as well, so there's that. I believe, yeah, actually, yeah, there's even more wild Pokemon to talk about too, so yeah, maybe I'll just, you know, we'll go in the grass, because yeah, down here's another route where there's even more Pokemon to talk about. Oh yeah, apparently Onix always has studies, so yeah. Here's Route 32. This also leads to Ruins of Alpha as well. Again, I think we'll explore it after the gym, because again, we can use rocks and stuff. Route 32 also has some new Pokemon, but before we talk about them, let's talk about, let's talk about Onix. And yeah, just checking what they are. We have, like, 3 new Pokemon to talk about, so yeah. We definitely have quite a lot to talk about here, so yeah. Actually, it's 4 new Pokemon, sorry, so yeah. And a lot of these can definitely be very useful, so yeah. Let's walk around the grass and beat some of them. Well, we talk about Onyx. So Onyx, again, it's not that great later on, but for the time being, it's actually really good. It has really high defense. So basically, any Pokemon that can't do effective damage to it, yeah, they're gonna have a hard time. Especially on the physical side. And yeah, even learns Rock Throw at level 92 to help with that next gym. So yeah, there's that as well. And that though, past that though, also Screech. I should mention that too. Also an amazing move to dealing with these early gyms as well. Because yeah, the enemy is not gonna like getting the last so-called Screech down, let's just say. So there's that. You can also catch Rattata for Rock Smash, I believe, as well. There's some other kind of time. But anyway, after that though, it does some kind of weird moves. Like, yeah, Rock 2 is actually decent. He gets Rock Punch at 30 as well. And he also gets Dragon Breath at level 33, which is again very strong. Then Iron Tail, Sand Tomb, Double Edge, and Stone Edge. Actually, it learns some different moves, never mind. It gets Cursed now at level 38. Other than that though, yeah, its moveset's basically the same. I think it learns some moves at slightly different levels, but yeah, it looks pretty similar to me. But yeah, Curse is interesting, because yeah, its evolution's quite slow, so yeah. And TM's about what you expect. Lots of rock type moves, there's Earthquake too. Even Dragon Pulse apparently. Yeah, there's some like random boosts here and there as well. And then yeah, same with the move tutors. And then Egg moves, there's Explosion there, which could be fun, but yeah, again, I don't think you're getting that for a long time. And there's some rock type moves like Rock Slide and Rock Blast. Then we've got the stats. Again, it only has 45 attack, but it has 160 defense. So again, early on, it's a very tough Pokemon to break. And youngster Joey's calling us. Rohan, howdy. It's Joey, how are you? Hey, do you remember my super cool Rattata? My Rattata is different from regular Rattata. It's like my Rattata is in the top percentage of Rattata. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that iconic one. Luckily though, yeah, despite the kind of weak looking stats, it does evolve. I can't remember where you get the Melco. I think you can get one in the main story. I think I remember where now, but anyway. I'll look that up later. But its evolution can also be cool in the wild too, and that's Steelix. Very similar to Onyx, except that, yeah, it's a bit better. It can now remember the Fang moves. And it also learns Crunch at 46 as well, which is cool, I guess. Then, yeah, TMs are pretty similar as well. Yeah, this is one of those Pokemon. I'm actually not going to catch Mareep, even though it's a very popular choice, but I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm actually not catching anything, I just want to, you know, see what is around here, because there's a lot of new Pokemon. Anyway, yeah. Mewtwo's, the main new ones are like Aqua Tail and Iron Head, I do believe, and it has the same egg moves. You'll miss out on Sand Tomb, though. If you decide to evolve into Steelix. But Steelix, it has much better attack at 85. It sacrifices speed though. It's only 30 speed now, but hey, 200 defense now as well. So yeah, and a Steel Ground type too, which I think is slightly better. Or a lot better, in fact, than Rock Ground. So yeah, if you are able to get that Melco, Steelix is a good choice. But like I said, I think there are even some wild Steelixes later too, but they're kind of rare, so yeah. You're mainly going to be evolving for it, so yeah. I'll also not find these dudes because I don't think I need to, because there's gonna be a lot of trainers coming up, so yeah. That's another reason why. But anyway, let's finally talk about the new Pokemon in this area. And guess what, there's still some more Pokemon to talk about, they're just in different places. And we're actually gonna be talking about that one Pokemon that appeared before us, Mareep. So Mareep should appear at basically every time of day, I'm pretty sure. Which is good. This is a very popular choice. It's also not in Pokemon Crystal for some reason, so yeah, that's kind of weird. If you're playing Gold and Silver or HeartGold and Silver, it is here. And again, popular choice, it's an electric type Pokemon. And it does let Thundershock at level 10, which you should do before the next gym, which is nice. Next gym leader at least. And yeah, even gets Thunder Wave too, and then evolves into Flaffy. But yeah, being an electric type, again, it's very nice, because yeah, it's able to, you know, support the team really well. You got Thunderwave too, but also, it's just really good in this first gym as well. And yeah, paralysis support 2 later on is very nice as well. But anyway, other evolves, you can expect Conspore and Charge at level 20 and 25. Then after that, it's going to evolve again into Ampharos. Very popular Pokemon, like I said. If someone's using an electric type, they're probably using Ampharos. It can now remember Fire Punch, which is kind of random, but I guess you could go with it. And it also gets Thunder Punch. But shortly after, it'll get one of its best options for an electric type move, Discharge at 34. And even get some other coverage moves like Signal Beam at 42 and Power Gem at 59. Then it also has Light Screen and Thunder. Although Thunder's at 68, so yeah, probably post-game stuff. TM's, the main move here is probably Focus Blast, but Charge Beam could also be considered if you want to do some setting up. And then after that, nothing too notable in terms of move tutors, because they're mainly physical moves. And then finally egg moves, again nothing too notable here, except for maybe Body Slam, I guess. That's kinda cool. And Reflect, actually. That's actually kinda cool. Because yeah, it can't actually learn Reflect normally, I do believe, so yeah. And it gets Light Screen, so yeah. That's interesting. But anyway, Ampharos, 115 special attack is its main claim to fame. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's kind of slow though, it only has 55 speed, but it's good 9 HP and 9 special defense. Most Water type Pokemon, even if they do neutral damage to it, they are not gonna like Ampharos too much. And yeah, that's another reason it's kind of popular. It is one decent answer for those annoying Water types, especially with its very high powered electric type moves. So yeah, again, it's a popular choice and for very good reason. And yeah, kind of shocked I'm not using one, to be honest, but hey. I definitely would have it was definitely worth considering though, that was for dang sure, so yeah. Anyway, next up we're going to talk about a Pokemon that most people don't use, and that is Hoppip. Hoppip's a grass flying type. And yeah, I didn't really talk about abilities, but yeah, Static is Ampharos' ability, a very good one. But anyway, Hoppip, Chlorophyll, Leaf Guard, both activate in the sun. Chlorophyll's way better in my opinion. Now, yeah, this Pokemon is mainly known for its support move pool. Luckily, it's actually pretty good. Sleep Powder at 16. It also gets Leech Seed after it evolves into Skiploom. That's another interesting about this one. It evolves kind of quick. Level 18 Skiploom and then level 27 is Final Evolution, Jump Bluff. But yeah, it gets Leech Seed at 24. It also gets some attacking moves like Mega Drain now at 28. That's actually kind of wild. Before then, it really is hurting for a good Grass type move, to be honest, so yeah. Because it gets like Bullet Seed, so yeah, at level 20. Then yeah, it's gonna evolve. Actually, it doesn't even let Mega Drain until it evolves. Which is kinda, yeah. That's gonna be 28, so yeah. It also gets U-Turn. It gets a Worry Seed, another support base move. Then Giga Drain 44. But by that point, yeah, that's a bit late. Then for TMs, Aerial Ace, I guess. There's some grass type moves like Energy Ball as well. And yeah, U-Turn's also there. The funny thing is Sword Stance, although it doesn't get Acrobatics, because that move doesn't exist yet. It does get Bounce though, I guess, and Seed Bomb, if you want to use Sword Stance. Another interesting thing about Zek moves, I think the main one here is probably, Encore. That's a decent move. It's not as powerful in this generation when compared to Gen 3, but still, being a fast Pokemon with Encore is definitely not a terrible thing in the world. There's some other weird moves like Double Edge and Reflect, but yeah. So yeah, the thing about this Pokemon is it doesn't hit very hard. It only has 55 attack and search attack, and yeah, again, this might seem like I'm a joke Pokemon, but it does at least have 110 speed. So yeah, the idea of course is, if it's in the sun, nothing outspeeds it. So yeah, that means it can get out Sleep Powers before the enemy can do a thing, which is kinda cool. It's mainly a Pokemon that's better in different circumstances, like for example, Double Battles. That's where I use the Jump Club, and it's actually pretty good. It basically annoyed the opponent while my other Pokemon did all the work, so yeah. But it was good with the sun too, so don't forget that. And yeah, its bulk, even though it's a grass flying type, that's a terrible type to be honest. Types of weakness to ice and many other weaknesses to be honest. It has 85 special defense, and defense is 75 HP. Those are its other stats, so yeah. Again, not very bulky. This is a Pokemon that just, you know, puts something to sleep and then does something else. Like maybe turns out or something. It's a very weird Pokemon. I wouldn't really consider it for a regular playthrough. Like, yeah, something like Bellsprout. Even though Bellsprout takes a long time to get good, at least, yeah. It does hit decently hard, and it also has a better security stab. But you want something more supportive. Jumplet might be what you're looking for, especially with that high speed of it. And if you're using Sun too, you could see a lot of use there. But anyway, now we have to talk about Ekans, which is only in Soul Silver, but it's pretty common there. And that appears in any time of day. Ekans is kind of a mediocre poison type, although it does get Intimidate for its ability, which is cool. It also evolves pretty early at level 22. But before then, it gets Glare and Bite are the main moves, and also Screech, so there's some decent support moves there, and Acid as well, I guess. And at level 22, it evolves with a very cool looking Arbok. I really like what the Soccer looks like, too bad it's, not very strong. You can remember the Fang moves, which is interesting. It gets Crunch at 22, which could be interesting with Intimidate. It could deal with some pesky Ghost type Pokemon, but yeah. It's definitely not an amazing instant though. And then after that, yeah, its moveset is kind of bland. It gets the Stockpile moves at 28, it gets Mud Bomb, it gets Gastro Acid, it gets Haze, and finally, level 56, it gets Gunk Shot. Very powerful poison type move, but it has pretty bad accuracy, so you need to be careful of that. Then for TNs, there are actually some good ones. Iron Tail and Earthquake. I mean, Iron Tail's not good, but Earthquake definitely is. And Rock Slide, and if you don't like Gunk Shot's bad accuracy, there's Poison Jab too. But that's a post-game TM, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, there's that. It does also get Aqua Tail and Seed Bomb from the Mewtwo's, which are not too bad type coverage. And finally for Ekmus, nothing much here. Only really Disable really stands out to me. And maybe Poison Tail, which I don't think I can get. But anyway, stat-wise, it's okay attack at 85, but yeah, nothing impressive really. It's decently fast at 80 speed, but not like amazingly fast. Its other stats are only okay. Like 79 special defense, 69 defense, 60 HP. It can tank a little bit with Intimidate, but yeah, that's really it. And it's not really a good special attacker. Again, a Pokemon I really like the design of, but yeah, not really a Pokemon I would go out of my way of using unless, there's some specific circumstances. Also, needing an Earthquake TM2 to become really good, that's a hard sell as well. Especially considering how much better of a Pokemon get with Earthquake as well. Speaking of, well, this Pokemon actually learns Earthquake via level up, so it doesn't really have this problem. Wooper. The Water Ground type Pokemon. Very, very good type, and it gets even better because one of its abilities is Water Absorb, so it even has an immunity to water as well. And it doesn't take too long to evolve at level 20. Before then, actually not too terrible. Water Gun, Mud Shot, and even Mud Bomb at 19. And after that, it evolves into Quagsire. This adorable little Pokemon is actually kind of strong, sometimes. It's got that good Water Ground type, it's got that Water Absorb. And after that, it also gets Amnesia and Yawn, but the main thing is Earthquake at level 36. That's pretty early. There's also Rain Dance, and Rain Dance and Muddy Water even too. But it is more of a physical attacker, so you may want to consider Waterfall. Speaking of which, yeah, Waterfall is a TM or HM you can get. There's even rock type moves like Rock Slide and Stone Edge if you really want as well. Unfortunately, I didn't see Avalanche here, which would have been pretty cool. Its only option for Ice type moves are Ice Beam and Blizzard, and then post-game Ice Punch, which Wooper can learn despite not having arms, so yeah, that's funny. There's also Aqua Tail if you want 90 power instead, but I would prefer Waterfall. You can use Surf though if you really need a Surf one as well. And then it's Ekmus, the main one here is Recover, but that's only used in competitive. Really, and then yeah, other than that, nothing too impressive. And then finally stats. They slide down basically, so it has 95 HP, 85 physical stats, 65 special stats, and 35 speed. Not amazing stats, but the type really makes up for it. And yeah, it's not even that bad defensively either. Like yeah, that high HP, it doesn't have the best special defense, but the fact that it only has one weakness does mean that this Pokemon sticks around for a decent amount of time. So yeah, it can slot in pretty nicely too, considering only one Time Soul weakness. So yeah, that's also a cool thing about Quagsire. So yeah, there you go. It's only found at night, by the way, Wooper, so keep that in mind as well. Very decent Pokemon, this one, but yeah, again, it might not impress you too much because, again, it is a physical attacking water type, so you may want to pair it with something that's special attacks too. And yeah, there's also Feraligatr too, which gives it decent competition, but letting Earthquake via level up and also having the ground type too, definitely gives it its own good niche. So yeah, there you go. We explored the Violet Town a little bit. I guess there's one more thing we can do before we end this. Let's go to this dude that I skipped over before. Bonjour, you're a trainer? Bow, Gym Leader, win you dead? No. Is that so? Then study shall you. Follow me. He's gonna show us the training school, which is why I want to go here. Here, teacher I am. Good it is you study here. What you gotta say? Ill I am, wonderful at Pokemon, yes? Teach you I will to be a better trainer. What you wanna know? Wanna be winner? Want to be a winner is you? Sure. Good, teach you I will. In battle, Pokemon top on list. The walking one, jump out first. Change order and list. Make battle easy, maybe. More from me you wanna hear? Sure. So, you want to know how to raise Pokemon? Sure. Fine, teach you I will. If Pokemon come out in battle even briefly, some EXP points it gets. Keep out weak Pokemon, search in battle quick. This way, weak Pokemon very strong become. More from me you wanna hear? Sure. So you wanna know how to battle well? Sure. Fine, teach you I will. Pokemon have goods and bads because many types. I'll Pokemon not win always in bad types. Pokemon are good types for the foe you choose. Smart battlers. So there you go. Some basic tips. There's also the status effects. Poison does damage to you each turn. I believe it's like 12.5%, I do believe. Use a antidote to heal it. On the field, it's a bit different in Gen 4. They changed it from Gen 3. A Pokemon no longer faints from poison on the field, but it'll be left at 1 HP. Paralysis, my favorite status effect, the one I'm very well known for. It slows down Pokemon and also gives them a chance to not be able to move. It also doesn't go away on its own either, unless you heal it off with like a Paralyze heal. It's a pretty nasty one, and it also has Thunder Wave, which is 100% accurate Paralysis move. And there's Sleep, pretty good move, very decent status effect too, pretty controversial one too. Prevents the Pokemon from doing anything at all, and they will eventually wake up obviously, or you can use Awakening. There aren't too many great sleeping moves, but yeah, something like the Butterfrees with their accurate sleep powder, of course, that could be pretty bad. And there's also Spore, which yeah, we'll talk about later. Pretty decent one. Then there's Burn, similar to Poison, except it doesn't damage on the field, and it has enemy attack. So something like a Will-O-Wisp is used to debilitate Pokemon that way, so that's interesting. It also does like 12.5% as well. And if I freeze, no move freezes on its own, but if it does, if an Ice type it does freeze you, the Pokemon can't move until it falls out randomly. It's a very volatile stat, which is kind of why I like the Legends Arceus. They kind of got rid of it, so yeah. Some berries can restore Pokemon's health. Many other items can be helped by Pokemon. It sure is tough taking notes. I'm taking notes of the teacher's lecture. I better copy the stuff on the blackboard too. Pokemon have what are called abilities. It seems that each kind of Pokemon has distinct abilities. They say these abilities come in handy in battle. I train my best Pokemon to the guy beside me. Huh? The Pokemon just got us holding something. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Hey you, I know it's a little sun, but we'd like to join a group. If you join a group, you can compete or cooperate with fellow members. It's a lot of fun. Want to join? I think that's for multiplayer stuff, so yeah, I won't. Oh, that's too bad. So there you go. So basically explored all Violet Town now, and talked about many new Pokemon. So yeah, what you got, kid? Do you know that Poké allows you to put marks and members on its map? I'd love to have one of those Pokés, my mom would let me. Yeah, it's probably for the better, just in case. It is Sprout Tower, experience the way of Pokemon to cast aside your doubts. This is going to be our objective next time. We're going to be going to Sprout Tower and exploring it, because there's some trains too. I believe, yeah, there's even wild Pokemon here too. I believe they start appearing on the upper floors, and yeah, that means we're gonna have some more Pokemon to talk about next time as well. But anyway, yeah. There's also another thing about this place too, which yeah, you'll see when we stop battling it, but anyway. Yeah, that's enough things here. So yeah, next time we're going to be going up Sprout Tower, and yeah. We're gonna be seeing a lot of this Pokemon. Okay, remember what it was? We talked about it today, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be climbing Sprout Tower, and this is gonna be some light preparation for the gym. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.